I also rise today to speak against Senate File 2117 and against the Senate Republican plan for these deep mid-year cuts. Today, along with Senator Bowman, I am worried that the mismanagement and misplaced priorities of Governor Reynolds and this Republican-controlled legislature will threaten any effort to make Iowa the best place to live, work, and raise a family. I'm particularly concerned about the impact of these mid-year budget cuts on efforts to improve the quality of life in our small towns and in our rural areas. We ought to be putting Iowans first. We ought to be revitalizing these small towns and rural areas. We ought to be providing the best education in the country. We ought to be creating a quality of life that makes Iowa the #1 best place to live. We ought to be creating a business environment that provides better paying jobs. But the Senate Republican budget plan calls for immediately cutting more than $1.8 million from Iowa's community colleges in a budget year that's almost half over. That makes no sense. As I asked on the Senate floor just the other day, what is the one reason that businesses give for not expanding in Iowa, for not moving to Iowa? And the answer is our skilled worker shortage. So Senator Schneider, you referenced that shortage in your opening remarks, and Senator Quirmbach's amendment would have addressed this issue. Forcing community colleges to drop classes, abandon programs, increase tuition, and fire employees will hurt job creation, and it will slow Iowa wage growth. So that means fewer opportunities for our fellow Iowans to get better skills, and it means more out-of-pocket expenses for hard-working Iowans. As Senator Reagan pointed out, colleges, the teachers, and especially the students are helping create jobs, and they're creating economic activity in all of our communities, large and small. For all those reasons, I will be opposing these budget cuts to Clinton and Scott community colleges and to Iowa's other community colleges. I oppose Senate File 2117. Thank you, Mr. President.